Hey there, everyone. Thank you all so much for joining. Today's spring closet tour is taking place from inside the closet today, so we're going to do it a little bit differently. So I am inside my closet. So for those of you living in apartments, rental properties, or anybody that's living the tiny closet life, you're going to get an inside look at what my tiny closet looks like and how I fit everything into my tiny closet. Now, from this camera angle, there may be some weird lighting things going on. Hey, Anna, thanks for joining. And so we're going to give a couple more people time to join. We are a couple minutes before 5, but then right at 5 o'clock, we will get right into it. And so don't mind the weird lighting, weird acoustic-y things that might happen since we are actually in my closet. And as we were last time, I'm recording live for everyone watching live, but I'm also doing a recording that will be posted to YouTube and Instagram TV, hopefully. Last time it was a little bit too long for Instagram TV, so it had to go right to YouTube, but it'll be on my YouTube channel for sure for those of you who have to watch it after our live recording. So I'm just going to give everybody a couple more minutes to join if they're able to join, and then we'll go ahead and get started. If you see anything in the tour that you like and want me to tell you exactly where it came from and what it is, let me know. We are going to do it a little bit differently this time than we did last time because my winter closet tour video was really long in the second half. My phone died, and so the whole second half of the video got deleted, which was unfortunate. So I'm really going to try and make this one shorter so that way we can do it all in one take and we don't have any deletions. And that everybody can see everything. I am on spring break right now, so shout out to everyone watching who is also on spring break. And I went for a 90s theme today with my tie-dye t-shirt, and then I have Hey Arnold socks on. So I was going for a 90s theme when I was going through the closet and cleaning and working on some little projects around the house. So let's see if it is 5 o'clock. Actually, it's about 5:02. So we're going to go ahead and get right into the spring closet tour. So again, thank you to those who are joining, either watching this past recorded or watching it live. Wave, let me know that you're here. I'm going to try and keep up with people popping in. In today's video and today's live recording, we're going to do a little bit different than we did the last time. I am inside my closet. So right now, my husband and I rent a townhome. So we are the definition of tiny closet. And usually this is his clothes. So I took all of those out just for viewing purposes. But usually this whole section right here is his clothes. So I removed those so that way everybody, let me fix this angle a little bit for the, it's not gonna work, is it? Oh, there, that's better. Okay, so I took all of his stuff out so that way we could have this open space where I could show you guys things, and then also so you guys could see as much as possible. There is like a wall here from the door frame that is cutting off some of the closet, but it works out because everything past the wall I showed you guys in the last video. So when you first come into my closet, right here in the doorway, I have a hanging organizer that holds all of my scarves, my bags, like this cute new one that I did in my Iwa Lenhi video. My husband actually, I was wearing my new maxi dress from Ustella, and he saw this bag hanging, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, that bag matches your dress." And I said, "I know, right?" So I was like really proud of him for recognizing that. Go, Lucas. And then I've got all of my belts and all of my scarves now inside the door here. And then you guys can see, like, these are my like blouses here, which is what you guys can see. And everything from the very inside of the wall over to there is just my basic pieces. I've got my multicolored V-neck tees. I've got like this shirt normally is there. I've got the Breakfast Club tank top that I wore the other day in my Breakfast Club post. I've got my my Mickey Mouse jersey that I showed you guys the last time, all of my teacher tees, and all of my basic staple tees. Most of those come from Forever 21. So if anybody has any questions about those or wants to see something specific, like, oh, if you have do I have a certain color? Or just put it right there in the comments and I will address that. But you guys saw that the last time, so I wasn't going to go through all of those. Now, I did put some new scarves out from my winter wardrobe to my spring. Most of the new ones have some element of blue in them. For those of you who have not been a follower or a Facebook friend before now, April 1st is just around the corner, which also means that it's the beginning of Autism Awareness Month. As a special educator and someone who loves an individual with autism, I do what we call light it up blue every day of April. So I wear something blue every day to help raise awareness for those individuals on the spectrum, adults, children, infants and toddlers, being newly diagnosed, parents and families, everybody who either knows, has worked with, or loves somebody with autism. I wear something blue every day of April to honor them. And so a lot of my scarves are how I implement that blue every day. And then I also have other pieces, like I have some jewelry and shirts and things. So let's get into the major differences between my spring wardrobe and my winter wardrobe. Again, if you're watching this live on Instagram, I'm sorry for the lighting weirdness. I'm in my closet, and when I move around, it kind of is doing weird lighting things, so I apologize for that. So the major differences between my winter wardrobe and my spring wardrobe is I took out most of my sweaters because it's spring and it's finally getting warm. It's supposed to be warm, like not this week very much, unfortunately, because we live here in southeast, like central Ohio, and it's always up and down everywhere with the weather. But next week, it's finally going to be like in the 70s consistently. And when I put my spring clothes in, it was in like the 60s consistently. And that's usually when I make the transition from winter to spring, is when it's going to be above 50 degrees consistently for 10 or more days. So I took out most of my sweaters. I do still have some long sleeves because I think it's important to always give yourself that option. I myself am always cold. And so even if I wear like a long sleeve tee, I still will almost always have a jacket or a cardigan over it because it has to be like 75 or above for me to be comfortable. So I do still have some long sleeves in here, but they're a thin long sleeve. And I think that's the difference. So right before this video, I took out all of my sweaters that I still had lingering in here. And I have gotten all those out. So now the long sleeve shirts that I have, which everybody should be able to see. Some of these you saw in the last video because I still kept them. The biggest thing about spring is incorporating those florals and those prints. So we've been in drab, gray, black and white winter, and we've been doing very solid colors. We've been layering, and we've been doing all those keeping warm winter color things, and now it's finally spring. So break out those patterns, okay? And I have tons of patterns. We've got this blouse from H&M. I've got this fun green one with flowers from Walmart. And if we look, I had to move these into view so you guys could see these because these normally would not have been in your view. But like these are all my short sleeve shirts that are new. Most of them are new to the spring wardrobe, not new to me. Like I did not recently buy all of these, but these were in storage the last time I did a closet tour. Lots of Lularoe. Lularoe is infamous for big patterns and bright colors, which I love. And I have a lot of these. I don't know the exact name of this type of Lularoe top, but it's like an oversized t-shirt. So I just wear it with leggings. Some people wear them as dresses, but I usually do wear them as shirts just over leggings. And I've got all three of these are from Lularoe. And I did not buy these from a Lularoe consultant. These were hand-me-downs from friends who were selling them on Facebook, Goodwill. That's where I've gotten every single Lularoe piece that I have. This one, Lularoe, this one, Lularoe. So lots of Lularoe. And what I love about it is it's comfortable, it's big, And I can just wear it over leggings, which is appropriate for spring because I'm still going to be somewhat cold. And if I want, I can put a cardigan over it and it's perfect. Then we have some of these nicer blouses. This one came from TJ Maxx. Where's the other one that I wanted to show you guys? This one came from TJ Maxx, and this one looks so cute even in the summer too. I love this Sienna Sky brand from TJ Maxx. But this one, it has like the cinched waist, so it has like that peplum, which is the same as this one, and I love that. But it would look good with regular jeans, look good with white pants, or like a green pant. And so I have a lot of patterns, and that's one of the key aspects of spring fashion, is being like open to patterns and bright colors, because it's finally warm enough. So let's celebrate with some prints and some brights. So I have a lot of prints and patterns. And then I also still have like more basic plain, but they're brighter colors. So like this bright blue, and what makes this a spring shirt and something I would not wear in winter is it's so thin. So even though it's longer sleeve, it comes, it's got that 3/4 length. You guys probably just saw this piece in my story 2 days ago. This is the Cora top from Salty Sadie. My lighting is doing something weird. Let's fix that. Here we go. So this is the Cora top from Salty Sadie, which you guys probably saw in my story a couple days ago. But why I would wear this one in the spring and not the winter is how thin it is. If I wore this in the winter, I would freeze to death. So this one had to be saved for the spring. Same with some of these other ones. Like this one's a cold shoulder, which came from Goodwill. But I would not wear this one in the winter either because it is a cold shoulder and it's thin. So some of the long sleeves or longer sleeves that I have in here are in here because they're thin. I would probably still have to wear a jacket over them. And they just fit more in spring because of their colors. Now, some of the pieces you guys may have seen in the winter closet tour, for example, this one, this is like an all-around, an all-year piece. Like I could wear this on a cool summer day even with shorts, or I could wear it in the spring with a scarf and jeans. So I have some that are good and that are able to be worn all year round. And that's kind of the approach that I'm trying to take with my wardrobe as a whole. And I know some of you watching this are probably like, oh my gosh, she has a ton of clothes. There's no way she's ever going to get there. If you would have seen me this time last year, I had a whole closet full, plus like an additional 3 or 4 totes full. Like all of my seasonal clothes could not even fit in this closet. So what you're seeing now is a downsize for me, a shopping and clothes addict, a fashion addict. So this is me. Hi, I'm Caitlin, and I am addicted to clothes. Welcome to my Shoppers Anonymous admittance, because that is me. And I hope that I'm not the only one out there who struggles with this addiction, but this is actually a downsize. And so the approach that I've been taking is, instead of, and I talked about this last time in the winter closet tour video, instead of just buying something because, oh my gosh, that's cute and it's only $2, I'm buying things because I genuinely like the style. I can wear it to work. I either don't have it in my wardrobe already, or it's something that I wanted to get. For example, leather pants. I recently picked up a pair of leather pants and I had been wanting some for a while. And so I paid more money for those than I would have ever paid before. But I'm moving from oh my gosh, this is only $2. This is only $2, and spending $50 on clothes that were off the clearance rack and I bought just because they were $2, to I'm going to spend $50 on something that I really, really like, and that I'm going to get a lot of wear out of, and that I'm going to wear more than just one time and then get rid of it when I clean up my closet again. So I'm trying to move to an approach toward shopping and an approach toward fashion that I do spend more money, but I wear things for a longer period of time, and I feel more motivated to wear them more than once. Because for a while, I still kind of live by this philosophy just because I do have so many clothes, but I was not wearing the same thing twice. Like I would wear it once per season and then it would just go. So I literally would only wear everything once, and I'm trying to move more to a attitude of like, I've worn this 5 times this season already, but I've done it in different ways. So challenging myself to wear the same thing in multiple ways. And I talked about this in the last tour about making your fashion versatile, and that is one of the reasons why I will buy something now. For example, I bought this dress, which to some people may look like a bit much. It's a bit busy. It has a bright print. But what I love about this is this can be worn multiple ways. I could wear this to work and dress it up with heels and wedges. I could wear this to church with flats, if I didn't want to wear heels, or I could put a hat on. So that would be 3 different outfits right there. Same dress in 3 different ways. So that's what I'm trying to move more towards is, hey, Sid, thanks for joining. Welcome. I'm going to wave. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted to do. No. There we go. Okay. So I'm trying to move toward maybe spending more money on the front end, but then getting more wear and more versatility out of pieces. Let me show you another piece that I bought recently that I'm really, really excited about. You guys probably just saw this one in my story a couple days ago as well. This is the Calia skirt from Salty Sadie, and I'm not gonna lie, I have spent quite a bit of money on their products, but I was so excited for this because I have, and this is like a weird story, but it's a reason why I bought this skirt. I've been looking for a yellow skirt because a couple years ago, my friend JC got me this mug that shows a teacher. And in the mug, on the mug rather, the teacher is wearing a light chambray shirt, very similar to this one. And she has a yellow skirt on. And my students told me that the mug looked like me. And so I thought it would be so fun to wear this skirt and this shirt and dress like my mug. I have not done it yet, but now that I have a yellow skirt, I can. So I've been looking for a yellow skirt, but this is comfortable. It has pockets. It's light. This will be great in the spring and great in the summer. And I could wear this with a long sleeve shirt in the spring and then wear it with an off the shoulder top or a tank top in the summer. So same skirt, multiple different ways to wear it. I could even wear it with a black long sleeve, and in the fall, it would be bright in the fall, but you get what I'm saying. Spending a little bit more money on pieces that will last longer and, not getting them at Goodwill and then having to throw them away because they have a hole in them or something like that, because they've been well loved. And there's nothing wrong with Goodwill. Trust me, I definitely love Goodwill. But when it comes to my fashion and filling my closet, I'm trying to take a slightly different approach. So we've talked about prints and we've talked about bright colors, which I've shown you a lot of different prints and bright colors. And we talked about the need for long sleeves, even in the spring, especially if you're like me and get cold super easily. You need to have options for long sleeves. So there are several choices. You can just wear long sleeved items like this kimono, which has long sleeves. And there is this kimono, which also has long sleeves. Or we can do layering with flannels, chambray shirts, striped blouses. So we can put blouses over our t-shirts and tanks. We can wear things with a jacket, which let me show you one example of something. Actually, I've got a couple other examples of ways that you can, wearing something with a jacket, denim jacket. I do not keep my jackets in my main closet. Those are downstairs in our coat closet. So I have a white denim jacket, a regular denim jacket. I have a red leather jacket and an olive green, army combat jacket. And then I have some miscellaneous, I have a black leather trench coat, and all of my coats stay in one spot. So my denim jacket is not normally in with the rest of my clothes, partially because they take up a lot of space. They're bulky, and we have that extra closet downstairs. So it just makes sense to keep all of your jackets and coats in one place. But again, this is a tank top dress. I'm going to be cold, so I just put it with a jacket. I keep all of my cardigans out year round as well. and I have them in almost every single color, so no matter what I'm wearing, I can find something. I just wore this one the other day over a tank top and was perfectly fine. That was the day that here in Ohio it was close to 70. It might have even been like 71, and I had a tank top on, but was still chilly, so I had this brown sweater over top, and I was perfectly comfortable. Comfortable in restaurants, comfortable in stores. We were kind of doing some shopping around. So lots of different options in the spring for long sleeves. And so that's why you can even get long sleeved dresses. This is like a t-shirt dress, long sleeve, regular dress, sweatshirts, but I don't have a lot of sweaters. This is one of the only sweaters I have. It's spring because of the color, but it also ties in the back, which makes it very spring and summer, because you're not going to want to wear this at least I would not wear this in the heat of winter because I'm going to freeze to death. So I do have this sweater, and I've got this orange tie-dye sweatshirt, which is a cropped one. So these are the examples of like spring sweaters that I have. And I don't really have that many. I also have a cold shoulder Minnie Mouse one that's rose gold. I got this one as a gift. My friends just know me so well. And so I have those. But overall, my long sleeves, I have blouses, jackets, and I don't have a lot of sweaters. They take up a lot of space, and we need to fill our closets with fun things like skirts and dresses now that we're moving into the warmer weather. So I've shown you a lot of skirts and dresses. Again, I do have very plain skirts, like this one from Cato that I'm obsessed with and can't wait to wear. And then I have bold patterned. I think the essentials for skirts when we're talking about spring fashion are definitely middies. It's hard to get away with, at least for me. Again, I'm cold all the time. Like, it has to be 75 and sun with no breeze or warmer for me to walk outside with tank top or a short skirt. So for me, skirts in the spring are the midi to long length. This is an example of a thrift store item. I had been looking for a black skirt, a black maxi skirt or midi, and this one I got from the thrift store. So this one is I wear it high-waisted, and it comes down like just below my knee. But a black skirt, I have a midi and a mini. But I would never wear the mini in the spring just because I'm cold. But some people might, and you might wear it with tights. But I think everybody should have a black midi or maxi, and I do have a maxi dress in black, just not a skirt. But well, I have a skirt, but that's why I bought the skirt, was because I only had a maxi. And then I think everybody needs to, to each their own, but go crazy with prints. Like, I love maxis because you can wear them. You can tuck a t-shirt into them. You can tuck a blouse into them, long sleeve or short sleeve, and they just add fun. They add length. It's a great way to lengthen your torso and lengthen your legs by wearing a maxi, because it, the eye naturally will add length to something that's long. So definitely get yourself some maxis. Get something printed. Prints are so fun. I've said that probably 100 times this video alone. Prints are great because you can wear them with multiple colors. You can wear them with multiple accessories. You can have different shoes. Just checking my comments. Hello, everyone. So yes, definitely get a midi skirt and a maxi if you don't already. You need to add those two pieces to your spring wardrobe for sure, in my opinion. And then another thing that is a necessity for everyone is a denim skirt. This one comes from @Bougie's. I have tried it on. It fits great, but I just don't have any content that shows me wearing it yet. But this one is a mini. I'm less likely to wear this right now during spring, although I almost wore it the other day because it was almost warm enough. Right now, if I were to wear this skirt in the spring, I would probably pair it with this sweater. Like, I always want to balance out. Like, if I'm going to be a little bit cold in my legs, then I'm going to wear something that's going to be warm on the top. But everybody should have a denim skirt in their wardrobe. Everybody should have a black skirt in their wardrobe, either a midi, a maxi, or a mini. I'm trying to find my mini Oh, it's over here. Here's my black mini skirt. Very, very similar to this denim one. These are almost the exact same thing, just from two different places. The black one came from Walmart, and then this one came from at Bougie's. So you can find pieces even at your local stores. Don't have to go online. You don't have to pay big bucks, but don't be afraid to spend a little bit more on these essential pieces because it widens your wardrobe substantially. So that's skirts. Everybody should have some maxis and some middies in their collection for spring. I encourage prints and patterns because it lets you have fun with your shoes and accessories, which I love, but plain is always good as well, especially black or in a fun color. So that's skirts. Dresses, I've talked a little bit about. I showed you guys one of the dresses that's new in my wardrobe. Most of my dresses, when it comes to spring and even summer, while I just was preaching about prints in skirts, I don't have a lot of print in my dresses because I like to wear fun jewelry, and sometimes jewelry clashes with a print. So if you're a jewelry lover, then you're going to want to get some basic pieces. So this is a tank, but I also have a basic t-shirt dress that literally is just what it sounds like. For those of you unfamiliar of the actual term, this is a t-shirt dress. It has pockets. It looks like a t-shirt, and then you can wear a scarf. Like, let me just throw something together for you guys to see. Like, look at that. Instant outfit in two pieces. Dresses are easy. They're quick. They're comfortable. Especially in the spring and summer when it is starting to get warm. We all know those times when we get a little bit sweaty, especially in jeans and leggings. And so that's what makes a skirt or dress great, is you won't have to worry about like necessarily sticking to a restaurant booth, or, you know, if your thighs are out in a mini skirt, like if you wear a dress, you can, you know, kind of hide that a little bit. And everybody's been there. Okay. So no TMI here. Everybody has been there. We've all been in that situation where we're a little bit sweaty, especially in jeans, and we're like hot, but dresses, it's breathable, comfortable, and it's so fast and easy. And so I have been trying to gather a pretty substantial collection of t-shirt style dresses. I do have the blue one that I showed you. I have the gray one, and then I'm going to show you. It must have fallen. Where did it go? I had two other ones that I was going to show you guys. A long sleeve. Oh, here it is. Okay. Just checking how long we were going. So we weren't as long as the last one. So this is another option for styling a basic dress. You get your color in the middle, and then you put a patterned kimono over it. And kimonos are so fun. I have a slight obsession. I have quite a few of them. Like, you guys can see some of the different prints and patterns that I have. Of course, I have several blue ones. And I've got this pink and purple tie-dye one. I've got this black one that has like a lace on the sleeve. So that's fun. But kimonos are great over dresses as well. They're not just made for over shorts or jeans. And so I have this green, like olive, deep, dark green, basic t-shirt style dress, even though it's long sleeve, and then put it over this spring, or put it under, I guess, this spring patterned kimono. And I just took something that was a staple in my fall wardrobe and made it work in spring. If you are not like me and you don't get cold super easily, you could take your basic t-shirt dress in a bright color and still use the same kimono. So right there, I just showed you two different outfits with one kimono, two different dresses underneath. This one is the green t-shirt dress that I got from Class A Certified. It's new. I've tried it on. It's a great fit. It has a little ruching detail on the side, but I have not gotten the chance to wear it yet. The kimono I have worn. And the thing about a kimono is they always, you know, most of them hang longer in the back than they do in the front. And so it's important when you're wearing a kimono, especially, to just think about the length of your kimono. I have one that is extremely long. Let me hang these things up and I will show you guys that one. It hangs like almost to the floor. And so that one, I always make sure that I wear with jeans because I don't want people to, like, I want people to see that there's something on underneath. Now in the summer and spring, if you have a kimono that hits waist, then obviously you could wear it with your shorts or wear it with your dress. This one this kimono I have only ever worn with dresses, and enough of the dress shows where there's not an issue. But some people feel some type of way about not seeing what's underneath, or, you know, like not knowing if there's anything underneath. So just be mindful when you have a kimono that hangs longer that you think about what you're wearing it with, so you can like even out your dimensions. Kimonos are a great way to add length, but they can also, if you don't wear them with the right other pieces, they can kind of shorten you. And that's what happens when I wear this kimono. This kimono hangs all the way almost to the floor when I wear it. Like you can see, so I have to wear this one with jeans. It does look good with traditional denim, but I usually wear it with black. But if I'm just hanging it here, it's literally touching my foot. So this one I have to wear with jeans, or else it just makes me look shorter because of how long it is. So you just have to be careful to like even out your other pieces and even out your balance and your dimensions, so that way you don't look shorter or bigger than you actually are. It's kind of back the same logic as that old adage of like, don't wear horizontal stripes because they make you look wider. It's the same kind of thing. If you don't lengthen this and wear something long with it, then it's going to make you look short because of how long this is. And I'm not a short person, but I'm not a tall person. Like I'm very average in terms of height, but I feel like if I wear this with shorts, I'm like, it makes me look like I'm drowning. So just be mindful of your dimensions when you are pairing up certain pieces. I do have a lot of prints and dresses, but I also have a lot of basics. And the basics you could wear over a print, without a print, cute accessories. So print or no print, really you can't go wrong with a dress. There are several different ways to wear different dresses. I'm so excited about this one with the keyhole and the buttons. This one's plain, but looks super cute either way. So that's a bit of a difference between skirts and dresses. I think everybody should have a variety of pattern and plain, but when it comes to dresses, like I certainly have the gamut of patterns and prints because dresses are just so easy. You just pop it on and voila, you're done. So super easy, and I love dresses. I do still have a couple in here that I need to clean out from winter and fall that I didn't wear, because that is the way that I clean out my clothes. When I get this season's stuff out, if I did not wear something, like if it just hung here all season, I'm like, okay, nice knowing you. Bye-bye. And that's kind of how I continuously make room for new things, because otherwise the stuff just hangs here and it takes up space and we just don't have room for it. Not in a tiny closet, not in a regular closet. So sometimes even if it's your favorite piece ever and it's sentimental because grandma got it for you when you were 12 and you just feel so bad getting rid of it, sometimes it's just got to go. And I have been in that situation before where I'm like, oh, well, you know, maybe I didn't wear it this year because I got so many new things. If you don't wear something this year, after you buy more stuff next year, you're probably not going to wear it and you're going to be in the same situation. So it's just time to cut the cord. For example, I have this beautiful sweater dress that clearly is a winter item, and I didn't wear it this year, and I tried to get rid of it, and then I put it back in my closet because I was like, no, I'll keep it. Maybe I'll wear it, and I didn't. So that is going into the pile of no longer part of my wardrobe. And sometimes it's sad, but you have to, that's all part of like purging and refining your style and refining your wardrobe. Last summer, I told you guys this in the last closet tour, I did an entire wardrobe purge last summer where I got rid of anything that I had not worn, that I did not find cute anymore. Like if I looked at it and didn't like it, if I was just like, I got rid of it. Like, no second thoughts. And it was really helpful because I am one who second guesses everything. Second guesses getting rid of the tank top that I've had since middle school. Second guesses the sweater that, may not make me look big, but in my mind makes me look big. So I second guess everything. I ask for my husband's opinion. I ask for my friend, oh, what'd you guys think of this? My friends. And if you yourself do not like how something looks on you and you don't love the way you look, bye-bye. Get rid of it, because ultimately fashion is supposed to be a representation of you, and your style should represent you. It should not be about what that hot model is wearing on Instagram or that person in the magazine is wearing. It's whatever you like and you feel comfortable in. And that's something that I have had to come to grips with. I've had a lot of brands reach out to me, which I was, super blessed to have happen. And I would look at their style profiles and I'm like, we just don't match. And that's something that as a woman and as somebody who loves fashion, you have to constantly keep refining as new trends come out. People with the ripped jeans in the back. If you saw my story, like, I don't like that. And I'm not going to buy something just because it's in. And I've never been that type of shopper. And I don't, hopefully, ever want to be that type of shopper. Everything that I buy is something that I like, that I genuinely feel good in, that I love to wear these accessories with, that's comfortable, I can wear it to work, and that I know I'm going to get a lot of use out of. So yeah, I did get this out to show you guys because this is another option for a spring wardrobe. This is a long sleeve jumpsuit and it has pockets. This one came from Shop Gray Suede. It's a boutique on Instagram. If you're familiar with The Bachelor, Raven Gates has a boutique on Instagram that you can shop. She has like a website and a boutique. And so I bought this recently from them. And this is a good spring option as well. But even this long sleeve, long pants, I had to wear a jacket with. So that kind of shows you how cold I am all the time. But this is another option to a spring wardrobe. If you don't want to wear a short dress, you could go the jumpsuit route. And those are really in right now. This and regular denim overalls are the only two jumpsuit style items that I have because I have really long legs and a really short torso. So usually when I try to wear a jumpsuit, it just does not look good. My sister can rock them. She has like the opposite. She's got the long torso and her legs even out. And so it looks great. Yes, Sydney, I'm talking about you. Yeah, you look great in jumpsuits. I usually do not. So, and I've had to give her a lot of jumpsuits and rompers and two-piece sets because they just don't work for my proportions. Again, know yourself, know your body, and if you don't feel comfortable in something, give it to someone else because somebody else will look great in it. Let's see if there's anything else I want to show you guys or tell you guys about my spring wardrobe and the must-have pieces for spring. We talked a lot about kimonos. If you do not already have a kimono, then you need to go buy one because they are, you're welcome. They are super cute. We like to call them moans. And if you watch New Girl, you know what I'm talking about. Schmidt and his moan inspired me to go out and buy a moan. And a kimono, I was just having this discussion with somebody at work the other day because a coworker asked me at Douglas Journal here on Instagram and at Douglas Magazine, if you're watching this or hearing this, he and I were just having a discussion at work the other day because I wore this kimono right here. It's like floral and black. And he was like, what is that you're wearing? What's that called? And so I explained to him that it's called a kimono. It is traditionally based on what Chinese women wear, like the silk kimono dresses. But here in America and in the Eastern and Australian fashion universe, we have just adapted what a kimono is and what it looks like. Most of them are floral in nature, like this one, which I got from TJ Maxx. It has a floral pattern with like some gold flecks. Most of them are floral in nature, but it just means like a thin wrap, like a thin sweater. And I have several of them. You can see them here. I've got them in long sleeve, short sleeve, super long. We've talked a lot about kimonos in this recording, but they are a big staple in my wardrobe. And what's great about them is they can be worn all year round, and they can be, you can fit them in to a summer wardrobe, spring wardrobe, fall wardrobe, winter wardrobe. I have some that are sweaters. I have some that are clearly spring and summer, and then I have some that are fall, winter, all year round. So definitely get yourself a kimono, even if it's just one, just to try something new. We've talked about getting a black skirt, mini, maxi, or midi. That's a must. And a denim skirt is also a must. And I would recommend like a pattern skirt of some type or print. Dresses, definitely same type of thing. Invest in a t-shirt dress. It can be any color, but it allows you to pair a scarf with it, cute shoes, a hat, lots of options with a t-shirt dress. And in multiple different, the more colors you have, obviously the more options you have. The last thing I wanted to show you guys were pants. Now, I am a teacher, as most of you know, full-time. I try to wear business casual, although the standard of business casual, given the pandemic and everything, has kind of decreased, coming from the work from home back to the traditional workplace setting. So a lot of the time, jeans are business casual now, which a few years ago they were not. And dress pants are considered highly professional, which is fine. So I do have a lot of dress pants, but something to keep in mind as you're shopping are linen pants like these. These came from Cato, and I have these in this green color, and then I also have them in white for summer. Now, there is some people always say, what's the rule for wearing white? The fashion rule, and it's considered a fashion faux pas, as if you wear white shoes. White denim and white pants are not considered to be a fashion faux pas. I just recently found that out. So that might be news to some of you. Don't be afraid to wear a white linen pant or even a white jean in the winter, because it's considered winter whites. And there is a whole styling trend about wearing white in the winter. So white pants are not considered to be a faux pas, but most of the time you will not wear linen unless it's in the summer because of how light it is. So these are like a nice Eastery green. And again, with the patterns, I would pair these with a patterned top. Now, obviously, this top right here, I would not wear to work because it does not have a sleeve. So this would be like if I was hanging out with friends or just going to like a dinner party or something, dinner reservation. But for work, I would choose a more sensible, just a striped pattern with the linen. And so colored pants were a thing, like, I would say probably 6 or so years ago. Everybody was into the colored jean trend. But I prefer these linen like trousers that they are full length. They're boot cut. And some people don't like boot cut. That's a personal preference. But these are light, flowy, comfortable. But another option is the Palazzo Pant. And these would also be acceptable in the spring. I would wear these with a long sleeve shirt, a turtleneck, or a white denim jacket and a tank. So a Palazzo Pant is another great spring option. These are great with heels. They're great with sandals once we get a little bit warmer, or just a flat. So a Palazzo Pant, these are big right now. And this is one trend that I love. I love the Palazzo Pant trend, like the gaucho sort of big pant. I wore these last summer, but I have another pair that I did wear to work. Let me see if they're hanging right here. These ones I have worn to work. These have like a foresty pastel bush greenery foliage type print. And then I have these striped ones that are like a magenta color. So definitely see if you can try some of these trends. The Palazzo pants are great. Linen pants are great. And with the plain pant, obviously you would do a patterned top. And then with the pattern pant, a plain top. So just keep those basic fashion rules. I have never been one to do pattern on pattern, but some people can pull it off. So if that's you, go for it. I am not going to steal your thunder and tell you that you can't do pattern on pattern. It's just not something that I have ever been able to pull off in all my years of dressing myself. Trying to think. I do have one blazer. I showed you guys my blazers in the last video. I do have this one. This is like what I call my power blazer. We talked a lot about that in the last recording. about how everybody should have a piece that makes them feel powerful. And this blazer is one of them, but it is a spring only piece because of the color. But this is what I wear to interviews a lot of the time if my interview is in the spring, because it just makes me feel powerful. It makes me feel like a boss. And I just love the look. I love the cut. I actually got this for free because when I was in high school or early college, I was working at Eastside Community Ministries in Zanesville, for those of you that are familiar, from Ohio, and they were having a clothing drive, and I saw this in one of the bins, and I was like, oh no, like, somebody else can use it, I don't need it. And they were like, no, it looks great, like, you take it. So that was a blessing for me, because I have worn it several times. So that's my power blazer piece, powerful piece for the spring. I kept out several of my blouses, which I showed you guys in the last one. If anybody wants to see anything specific, just shoot it right there in the comments, and I'll be happy to show you, like, oh, what's this? What's that? I'll be happy to show you anything. But I think that's all for this video. Let's see. Hi, thank you so much for joining. Welcome. This video is going to be available on my YouTube channel, which you can find the link in my bio to that. I should have it uploaded by the end of today. If anybody wants to see anything or has any questions, just drop them right there in the comments, and I'll take a quick second to look over those. And hi, hello. This was my live spring closet tour. We talked a lot about patterns and how now that we're in spring, it's really important to feel the same way that our earth is feeling, and those florals and those brights. We're finally getting warm weather. We're finally having sunshine. So don't be afraid to go a little crazy with a print. And whether it's a shirt or a skirt, a kimono, pair of pants, don't be afraid. This is the season of patterns and florals and brights. So definitely step outside of your comfort zone if you don't have anything in your wardrobe. And a lot of the time, if you are a minimalist or doing a capsule wardrobe, then patterns sometimes usually don't fit. However, you could have leopard be part of your capsule wardrobe. And if I were to do a capsule wardrobe, leopard would definitely be part of mine. It would be like neutrals with leopard. So keep that in mind. A print could be as simple as leopard or giraffe or cow print. I know that's a big trend right now. I'm not super into the cow print, but, you know, like I said, to each their own. We are not here to steal each other's thunder. We are only here to celebrate each other's sense of style and help each other grow it and learn more and get the must-have pieces in one other's opinion. So don't be afraid to get a pattern. If you don't have any patterns in your wardrobe, pick something that's in your color palette if you are doing a capsule, and then just go try, if your color palette was yellow, then this skirt, even though it's mostly yellow, does have polka dots. So that's still considered a print and a pattern. So it can be something subtle. It doesn't have to be super bold and vivacious like some of the ones that I have. But I just, like I said, 'tis the season for patterns and prints, and I just love them. I think it makes it really easy because with a pattern, you don't have to stress too much about accessories. You can rock a cool shoe and maybe like a string of pearls and you're done. But if you wear something plain, then me, myself, always feels the need to add something patterned to something plain as an accessory. So we talked about that. Must-haves, in my opinion, for your spring 2021 wardrobe are a denim skirt of any length, a black skirt. Definitely would recommend a maxi and a mini in the black, but definitely either a maxi, midi, or mini black skirt. A print of some kind, either a skirt, pair of pants, or a dress. And definitely get a t-shirt dress because you can do wonders with a t-shirt dress. And at least this is one thing that I did forget to show, maxi dresses. Maxi dresses are perfect for spring because they can be worn with a flannel shirt or a t-shirt tied over them. They can be worn with a jacket. They can be worn with a scarf. They can be worn with sandals, heels. So if you don't already have one, go get yourself a maxi dress as well, because the possibilities are endless with a maxi dress. This one came from Stella, and if you check out my collabs tab, you can use my code to get this exact same one for 1% off. They also have it in an olive green, and I have a black, a pink, like a blush pink color here, and a gray. So I told you guys in the last video, I get a lot of the basic statement pieces, and then I get them in multiple colors. I'm trying to make my wardrobe very versatile. I am moving toward an annual wardrobe where it does not change. I'm kind of sick of having to get stuff out of totes. So I'm trying to move away from the, oh, here's my spring tote, got to get all this stuff out. Slowly but surely refining, adding, getting rid of pieces that add to this annual cohesive wardrobe of pieces that I could wear all year round. So that's kind of the goal. And I hope you guys enjoy the journey with me. Thank you so much for joining me in this video. Feel free to comment if you're watching this post recording. Like if you weren't able to join the live video, just comment on the YouTube video. You can comment on the post, because this will be saved, I believe, in my archives. So you should be able to go back and comment on Instagram as well. If not, I will look into that. But you can just send me a DM and say, hey, where did that striped shirt come from that you held up in your closet video? Or where did this shirt come from? This one's super cute with the tie shoulders. And I'll be happy to send you guys all the information of anything that you've seen in this video. And I hope that everybody enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. This one was a lot shorter than the last one. We're almost out of time, actually, but at least we were able to get it into one video and we don't have to worry about anything getting deleted. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my Spring 2021 closet tour live from my closet here in Columbus. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Make sure you check out all my other content and all my other videos. I've got a giveaway going right now based on my last live video that I did on Friday. So if you haven't watched that one yet, go back and watch that, because there's a giveaway running. So make sure you go check that out, and follow the directions to be entered into the giveaway. And comment or message me if you have any other questions, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much for joining. Bye.